short of breath. It may not be your heart. A 3-minute wrist habit for calmer breathing. Before we begin today's health discussion, I want to take you back to a moment from my own clinical experience, one that has stayed with me. A short while ago, a 65-year-old man, let's call him Mr. Zhang, came to see me. What struck me most wasn't just his symptoms, but the quiet frustration written all over his face. He told me that even something as simple as walking downstairs to buy groceries had become exhausting. Climbing just 2 flights of stairs felt like finishing a marathon. His chest felt tight, his breathing labored, his face pale. He often had to lean against a wall just to recover. But nights were even worse. The moment he lay flat, it felt as if a heavy weight was pressing down on his chest. Breathing became uncomfortable, sometimes frightening. He couldn't sleep lying down anymore, only propped up with pillows, half sitting night after night. Instead of rushing him into a long list of tests right away, I taught him a very simple daily hand movement. Nothing intense, nothing dramatic. Just a gentle, structured wrist rotation practice meant to restore circulation and ease internal tension. About a week later, he messaged me. His words were filled with surprise. "This small movement," he said, "changed everything. My chest feels lighter. I can walk upstairs without gasping, and for the first time in months, I can lie flat and sleep through the night." Now, if you, or someone you care about, experiences shortness of breath with light activity, chest tightness when resting, or discomfort when lying flat, I encourage you to stay with me today. What I'm about to share is not strenuous exercise. It doesn't require equipment. It doesn't involve sweating or pushing through pain. It's a gentle, seated movement that takes just 3 minutes a day. You can do it on your couch, before bed, or while watching TV. Before we get into the how, though, I want to explain the why. Because in my experience, people stick with a practice only when they truly understand what it's doing. How can the wrist affect the chest? Many people ask this question, and it's a good one. If the heart and lungs are the issue, they say, shouldn't we be exercising the chest? Running? Swimming? Why focus on the wrist? That assumption comes from looking at the body purely as separate parts. But modern anatomy, and especially fascia research, shows us something different. Think of the body as an interconnected tension and communication network. Like a city's subway system, distant stations are still directly connected by the same lines. The inner side of the arm, from the palm, through the wrist, up to the chest, is one of the body's most important internal pathways for circulation, nerve signaling, and fascial continuity. The wrist, in particular, is not just a hinge. It's a major junction point where tendons, nerves, blood vessels, and connective tissue layers converge. If this junction becomes stiff due to repetitive daily movements like typing, phone use, or gripping, it can subtly restrict flow upstream. Over time, that restriction can contribute to sensations of tightness, pressure, or fatigue elsewhere in the system. This is not mystical. It's biomechanics and nervous system feedback. Most of our daily hand movements are flat and repetitive. We grip, we tap, we scroll, we hold. What we rarely do is deep, controlled rotation. Rotation is essential because connective tissue is spiral structured. When you rotate gently through the wrist's full range, you're not just moving bones. You're rehydrating fascia, releasing microadhesions, and improving sensory input to the nervous system. Think of an old faucet that's only ever turned halfway in one direction. Eventually, it stiffens. Sediment builds up. Flow becomes restricted. Rotation cleans the pathway. The practice: gentle wrist rotation. Reset: this is a seated, low-effort movement suitable for nearly everyone. Step 1. Set the posture. Sit on a firm chair, not a soft couch if possible. Feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Spine naturally upright. Shoulders relaxed. Chin slightly tucked, as if your head is gently suspended upward. This posture opens the chest without strain and allows the nervous system to relax. Step 2. Arm position. Raise both arms forward to about chest height. Palms facing down, fingers relaxed. Not stiff, not limp. Imagine you're holding something light, like feathers. Step 3. The rotation. This is the key. Now slowly rotate your wrist so that, Palms turn from facing down to facing inward to facing up, then reverse the motion back to palms down. One full rotation forward and back counts as one repetition. Move slowly. Control the motion. Let the wrist, not the elbow or shoulder, do the work. If you notice your elbows flaring or shoulders lifting, pause and reset. A helpful image. Imagine you're slowly opening a stiff jar lid, steady, deliberate, with depth rather than speed. Breathing. Inhale gently as palms turn upward. Exhale slowly as palms return downward. Do not hold your breath. How many? Aim for about 40-50 slow repetitions. This number isn't about superstition. It simply allows enough time for circulation and nervous system signaling to complete a full cycle. What you might feel: mild warmth in the hands or forearms, a dull, spreading ache, tingling or heaviness. These are normal signs of circulation and sensory activation. Sharp pain is not normal. If that happens, stop. Why this helps, in plain language. This movement improves blood and fluid flow through the inner arm, reduces fascial stiffness that can subtly restrict chest expansion, sends calming feedback to the nervous system, encourages more efficient breathing mechanics. Many people notice that after practice, breathing feels easier, not because the lungs changed, but because the body is no longer fighting itself. A more advanced option, optional. Once the basic movement feels easy, some people enjoy adding a light hand closure during rotation, gently forming a loose fist without squeezing. Think of holding a small bird, secure but never tight. This adds a mild neuromuscular engagement that enhances awareness and coordination. Again, no force. A very important note on safety. If any movement causes sharp pain, dizziness, or discomfort, stop immediately. This is not about pushing limits. It's about restoring ease. Not everyone will be able to perform advanced variations, and that's completely fine. Flexibility is not a competition. Ease is the goal. Final thoughts. As we age, the body doesn't usually break down all at once. It tightens, it compensates, it adapts, often quietly. Small, consistent practices that restore movement quality and internal communication can make a profound difference over time. This is not a replacement for medical care. It's a way to support your body's natural balance. If you found this helpful, consider liking the video or leaving a comment with the word health. It helps more people find information that encourages calm, thoughtful self-care. And remember, true health isn't about doing more. It's about doing what your body actually needs, gently, consistently, and with understanding.